Welcome back, Gachis and Weebs, to the second game between Newbee versus VGJ.Thunder, as this is potentially the deciding game to see who moves on into the winner's bracket second round and who drops to the lower bracket. VGJ.Thunder having a very close call with the Syllabus, even ratting out a lane of racks despite giving away the ages to Newbee. It was very close. Actually makes me wonder what would have happened if they actually tried to go for a second lane of racks. Like, if you know, when the lone druid goes into the melee barracks by himself, exorcism to the middle lane, what happens if you do that? This is where I wonder, if you try to be too efficient. But once again, VGJ.Thunder, they are going to pick up the Bane first pick, banning out the KP heroes once more. So this is basically the ban out KP strat, like, never give him his heroes, never ever. And Newbee, how do they want to open up the game this time? It actually feels like they may not have a choice. They may even be forced to just pick up the Newbee KP heroes immediately. But they once again go back to the Undying. The Undying is such a good game. With the Tombstone doing so much, whew, I could see like 4 zombies just running after every hero. And there was nothing they could do. There were no heroes to really go straight for the Tombstone. If you tried to do it, there was just so much nukes to settle with you. And Mugi is having one hell of a game, not gonna lie. Those purge gangs together with Kaka, and also at the same time with the double damage where he got the double key kills. And he was on point, even saving his cores a few times. Like when he saved SCCC from the lasso, he even let the rupture go through just because he's like, okay, I mean, he let the lasso go through just because he knew SC would get the rupture off. Sick game. But overall, I mean, this is just a high level of Dota which we tend to expect at this stage right now between the two teams. Both fighting very hard to move on one step closer to making it at the MDL minor. Of course, getting some of that wonderful moolah from the 150,000. It is a 1 million RMB prize pool. So tons of money here at stake. Qualifying points as well in the near future. So Newbee, they go back to the Queen of Pain again. Could be KP playing it. This time it could even be SC, but you just want to get these heroes first. Newbee have been placing these two heroes as a core. So far, the most standardized pick for Newbee has been the Queen of Pain. But VGJ, asserting dominance, picks up the Anti-Mage. Alright. I see what's going on here. So these guys are like, alright, you know what? I want to see that level 15 talent. Let's go for it. And one of the next big things. Oh, okay. Why is it DPL 2016? Because, you know, the way to get your tournament tickets takes way too long. And I think the tournament organizing is not easy, right? It's very. You usually get the info very, I wouldn't say last minute, but very close to the actual date. Like, I only found out I was casting these games day before yesterday? Oh no, yesterday. Yeah, see. So imagine if you're talking about like getting a tournament ticket, right? You want to make sure that the tournament remains ticketed so that you get the official player names. Otherwise, you're just gonna get like these random numbers, random Chinese names, or random like anime names, and you have no idea who is who unless you assume they're playing from the role. Like, can you imagine if SC and KP just didn't have the official names? I probably would have mistaken SCCC for playing on the Bloodseeker, and they're playing on the Queen of Pain, and I thought KP would have been Bloodseeker, right? So there is
10 seconds
remaining. I would say, you know, it's better to have a ticket than no ticket at all. Sometimes, you know, it's like also saying it's better to have a cast than no cast at all. Wink wink, guys. Let's get some peace and love, yeah? Alright, so anyways, they take out the Bloodseeker again, but VGJ just banning out the anti-mage heroes. Taking out the Omni Knight.
Newbee's turn to pick.
Drow strat, yeah, that's one way of dealing with it. Don't think I've ever seen Newbee played that many Drow. Like, I remember Mugi played a couple of Drow, but otherwise not that many. So, yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that maybe in future what Valve could do is perhaps
10 seconds remaining.
Like making it easier for tickets to be applied, for at least for tournament organizers. Make it nice and quick. You know, it's not that hard to make the tournament ticket. I mean, if you want the content in the ticket, then yes, I can understand why, but that should be probably done by the tournament organizers, like what you want to put with the ticket, make it why you would purchase the ticket in the first place. But otherwise, taking in like 1 month plus, that's way too long. If you have the details provided, it should be just like Valve should have someone there to just maybe to approve the tickets. I'm not sure how they run it, This is just what I'm guessing it's the way the system is run. So don't take it too much to heart, you know. But as we enter the second phase, Newbee actually pick up the Slaughter, where we see a life stealer. Alright, so Slaughter's good here with life stealer as well. I'm still looking forward to seeing some Phoenix Undying synergy. Zombies with the Phoenix Egg. Not a fun way to die, but okay, VGJ.Thunder. Second phase, who they decide to go for here? It's hard. I feel like right now you need to pick up these heroes which can frontline and at the same time be able to take the towers early to open up the map for the anti-mage. It's not often you expect the anti-mage to basically be there, you know what I mean? So it's either you pressure the game super hard, making sure that there's not enough space for the anti-mage, not enough time for him to farm, or you just get heroes who can deal with the anti-mage. It's pretty much like one of the reasons Slark isn't here anymore. It's the same theory in principle. Like, Slark used to be one of the best carries out there because you constantly drag things out, he's going to out-carry nonetheless, but not in this patch. It's just too quick pace. So once again, huge shout out to you guys in the chat. Hope you guys are all doing okay. I'm Hades, all the way from Singapore. Disruptor. Show some love. If you let me know where you guys are from. I'm interested to know, like, given the choice, if I could, I'd like to go to each country, like Dota communities, just kind of get to know, if I had time as well, to experience each culture of Dota, because I find, like, for example, each country in C, right, has different playstyles of Dota. And China, it's a very standardized thing because it's one big unified region. In NA, you guys also have, like, usually a standard meta sometimes. I think you guys started that Abaddon offlane thing. In EU, usually the trendsetters, like you see Puck, for example. So not Puck, Pugna. So plenty of things to learn. Something which I wish I didn't have to just watch to get. Sometimes you want to make sure that you pick them up from the pubs. Which is why sometimes, one of the best ways to learn Dota is just watch Dota. Alright, so Disruptor pick. This is good because the Static Storm and the Kinetic Field, if you trap a few heroes, or even just like with the Glimpse, you could actually do so much with counter ganks. It's one of those heroes which can help you counter initiate, especially if they try to retreat. Good at getting that one tasty pick off.
Radiant team pick.
Weaver.
Alright, so the Weaver pick comes out again from Mugi. Let's see what the KP hero is going to be. Or this could even be the KP Weaver. Plenty of options available, but the synergy with Weaver and Slaughter's Corrosive Haze and the Swarm, very strong for Roshan kill. They could actually just end up putting the Weaver into the offlane, get Mugi and the Ursa. And that's a great way of dealing with the anti-mage. Because then you could just kill him every single time. Just blink and crush, dead. With the Corrosive Haze and the Swarm. What else is there? Well, if you're trying to VGJ, I wouldn't say no to the DK. The Dragon Knight pick looks pretty decent. Something else. I'm not so sure about the Invoker pick. It's too greedy. They need something who can really fight early. They could go into the Venomancer pick. Would they run something like a Monkey King carry? I don't think so. They still could go back into Death Prophet, but the way that it works right now in this draft is very off the mark. Like, it doesn't seem to be on point. USA, Brazil, Germania. Sweet, sweet. Nice to know that, guys. Well, hello. Oz. Australia #1. Kuwait is sweet. Canada as well. So the Lina pick comes out. This is one way of dealing with it, just helping Lina scale. I think her talents got changed a bit. Let's take a look. Yeah, the Fiery Souls is actually shifted to level 20. The attack range is put to level 25. So that makes things a bit trickier, at least for the sieging. It was a bit too quick. Don't go to North Carolina. Why? Switzerland up in the shizzle. South Africa, New Zealand, Peru. Sweet. Indonesia, Mongolia, Ireland. Wow.
10 seconds.
So we got a lot of versatility, a lot of people from a lot of different countries, all for the love of Dota here on the stream, here for some Chinese Dota on the Beyond the Summit 2 channel. Welcome to all of you. Hope you guys, I hope that we, for everyone's sake, we get a very good game too here. North Korea Dota team. Holy sh. Holy shit! How are you able to play Dota? Don't you guys like play StarCraft against South Korea and like scrim them every day? That's how the war is right there and now, right at the border. I mean, interesting fact. I had a history teacher who actually moved to the border of North Korea and South Korea to teach. Mr. Jake. Yeah, he was like the best history teacher I ever had. Never made it boring. Uganda. Alright, I hope none of you are trolling me, man.
10 seconds.
It's nice to know. It's nice to know. So, I mean, if you guys have a specific, meta in your countries, I actually would like to know. It's good to study different types of Dota. It can be versatility in a certain, and being open to cultures actually can be applied to Dota professional knowledge as well. So VGJ.Thunder actually completing this with a Tidehunter. So Leviathan coming out. Plenty of teamfight together with the Disruptor. If you can land the Ravage with the Static Storm, you can actually destroy Newbee very quickly. Because right now, what they do not have is someone who can frontline and some AoE damage. So who's this offlaner going to be? Actually, no, they turn it around. Monkey King carry for sure. This is going to be the KP Weaver. I'm pretty sure of it. Yep, there we go. I've been talking about the Monkey King carry and we're finally getting it. Alright. So, ooh, Washington, home of the free. Not when Trump's there, is it? Don't you just like it every time he visits the country, you get a free meme? Like, when do we get to see the Gundams? After we feed the koi. Pours the fish food in. Alright, so this draft, I love the Monkey King carry. I'm a huge fan of this. And I've always talked about Monkey King carry being an underappreciated hero, undervalued at the moment, because it's a hero which can actually match the anti-mage in farming speed, and he provides so much more mid-game because of how much natural DPS this guy has. So for example, like, yes, you can still build into the battlefield, treads, Aquila, and what you do in skill build is actually just max out the Primal Spring like how Baboka used to do it. It's actually really strong. He pushes out waves very quickly, and I believe at level 15 he has a talent where he has plus 300 Primal Spring damage. It's at level 20, yeah, the plus 300 Primal Spring damage. That's a lot of damage, man. That's like a 500 damage nuke. And his base damage was reduced, but it doesn't really make much of a difference. Jingu Mastery got nerfed just a tiny bit in the early levels, but still, you only keep that at level 1. You max out the Boundless Strike and the Primal Spring. I promise you guys, that is the real cancer in your pubs. Excuse me about that. It was just choking on some saliva, but there we are, ladies and gentlemen. Game 2. Can VGJ can the Sylar anti-mage out carry this Monkey King? Fade on the Bane, Sylar anti-mage, Ayo, Disruptor, Kama, freeze on Yelena with the Tidehunter taunting away on the Yang. Dire side, you're gonna have Mugi playing on your Monkey King, Kaka on the Shlada, SCCC on his trademark Queen of Pain, Faith on the Undying, and KP on the Weaver. So they will go together. One of the good things about this is 380 movement speed and this choreo form. It's very hard. Who needs boots, right? Balanced. Netherlands. Sweet. I just realized Dutch people are really tall. Like back in my university when I used to be in university, I realized the Dutch and the Norwegian people are just like super tall. But it's probably because Asian people in general just on average are shorter, right? But I swear, like, to some of them, like when the girls walked in, they'd be just like, ooh, models. It's like Twilight. It's like basically walking to a free Twilight movie at orientation. But actually, yeah, an interesting note, like some Spanish students as well, they actually were models, so that's cool. And now Fade going for the Nightmare, keeping Slaughter there so that he can't really take the rune by Kama. Good think about the Light Strike Array. Yes, he will get the stun into Kaka, not really onto Faith. Now he with the Slithering Crush, he will just have to walk out of there. Unfortunately, if he actually got the Crush onto Faith, they might have been able to get a kill right there. So take me how many bounty runes? It was actually 2 to SCCC.
'Tis mine.
And he's gonna have a good time. Salve on the way. 3-1 charges to the Lina. Alright. So this is where the 2v2 matchup. It's always good to see like the Bane support coming into the mid again. Because I remember when Bane was such a hot pick before. Like teams would just first pick him, leave him mid, and he's one of the hardest heroes to really lane against. and SC together with the Undying. It's a very good cancerous combo, you know. You're making these heroes so squishy. Kama is going to struggle a bit. It's going to be a very awkward lane. But Monkey King against the Tidehunter, this is a lane which I feel is not going to be fun for this Tidehunter at all. He actually went for the Jingu Mastery first. 2. I would even say he's not considered a melee hero. It's like a stronger Luna in that sense, because he clears illusions very quickly as well. Top lane, you know, they like to dodge the Monkey King, putting Sylar over here against the KP Weaver. Not putting any points into the mana break just yet, just in case he needs to blink. Very good thing to do, it's a good habit. But yeah, you know, Mugi, he should be able to wreck this lane quite hard. And they're pressuring Sylar, so he's gonna get an entire creep wave coming in. Disruptor needs to go all the way back. Do they adapt the tower for this? They're thinking about it. Alright, so CSY is still dead even as well. 8-4 on the Monkey King though, he's having a great time. Like I said, it's very hard to stop this hero even with the crush. This guy's base damage is still going to be okay to deal with it, you know? And of course he has the QB as well, he's going to be able to last it quite easily. But over here at the top, Sylar are in a bit of danger. They don't have the crush, he's going to blink away for the TP out. As Triple C, he was looking to try and get himself a kill, but that's going to buy him a bit of time, which allows Kama to freely farm at least a couple more creeps. 7-3, the Pop is only on 4 and 3, so as Triple C, he's not afraid to sacrifice farm if it gives him the hopes of a kill, you know. Starting out with boots under Mugi, 11-4 to Tidehunter's 11-1. Tide's one of those heroes that even if farm, he's not going to exactly have like super high impact, if you know what I mean. Like after a while, one thing you can exploit for sure is his higher cooldown spell, which is the Ravage. Something which, you know, if you're playing around it, there's 2 minutes without it. Usually. 2 minutes and a half. So still 0-0 at 3 minutes in. They are looking for the crush perhaps. But no, he's positioned himself very nicely. You can see he's just hugging this little right stretch over here, this line. You mark this. And they do rotate the lanes with Mugi straight to the top, allowing KP to have a one-on-one matchup against this Tidehunter. Well, actually they just want to avoid. Just keep the Weaver to keep pressuring the anti-mage. You want to try for a kill here, they already used the crush. Disruptor coming in. Oh, Bane coming in. And they will not be able to get themselves a kill here. Tidehunter's just way too tanky. Actually opting to go for the level 2 Boundless Strike and Jingu Mastery. I am very curious, like who is the real Monkey King, right? Like, because when you have PL and you have Monkey King, it's a tough call. Fate's gonna steal the bounty rune away from Kaka. Now they can't kill this Slaughter. But getting the stun up into the Queen of Pain, just getting whatever damage he can out, but he has to salve as well. One more hit. Ooh, that one's close. Pops the salve. Turn around, actually might be able to perfectly. They have the blink. Kama has no... He has 1 charges, but he's definitely dead to the double damage. One more right click, first blood going the way of S-Triple-C. Nicely baited, baited, boys. Call him Klodzak. What's Klodzak? And they're just not able to pressure at all this anti-mage lane. You know, Newbee just having the fast superior play. Sorban to Mugi to keep him alive. That was the gush being used. I mean, what are items? You don't need items. Life of a support. Oh, Kama gets to salve up anyways. Oh, but over the top lane, Monkey King with a Boundless Strike onto 2 heroes. He did take a lot of harassment from that Bane. And bottom lane, they're just trying to pressure KP. And Sylar is having good farm. We saw this back in game 1, however, where he actually had a very, very quick Radiance, matching Mugi for farm. But I would say the impact he was meant to have just was never really there. So still 1-0 at 5 minutes in. We've seen this before, where they will just have very passive lanes. No one's... It's not like everyone's not trying. They are trying for the kills. Mugi actually will be in a bit of trouble here. Boundless Strike onto 2. He does have the tree dance. He will be able to jump away to safety. He's actually going to get out. He drops the tombstone down from Faith. Do they think about fighting here? No. He's actually going to go all the way for a TP, and SCCC taking care of Ayo. Faith just messing around with Yang. If anything, he has the highest bet of laning better against Yang right now, and that's which is what he needs to do. Fade is low. Going for it. They have the brain sap. The decay, however, and Yang, it's okay. He says, I don't care. Tanky Tidehunter. And now they can just go back to the shrine as well while getting 2 bounty runes apiece. That's very good right there. Still 2 for 1. Anti-Mage and KP both trading evenly for the CS. 32 and 9, 32 and 9. Monkey King having a rough lane. So Karma just going for the creep block. Ayo is there just in case they decide to jump on him. He could be able to trap a hero, bait someone in. But Karma doesn't have level 6 yet. Queen of Pain does. Getting the Sonic Wave up. So tanking the range drop up just a bit. Fade is there. Alright, this is where they set things up with the Light Strike array. Getting those right clicks in as many as he can. They have the Laguna Blade. No, they do not. And there will be enough damage nonetheless with the Thunder Strike. So very nice gank, very nice setup coming in for Fade, and you can see the power of that Bane. But over the top lane, Mugi and friends will kill off Yang. 1-for-1 trade across the map. Tidehunter for mid Queen of Pain. Space created at least for Mugi. So kills, you know, hero kills are always going to reward you more gold. KP can start to build into some mana items, maybe a Ring of Aquila perhaps. Queen of Pain TPing in, just getting a bottle up into the Kaka. Who does he want to jump for it though? Taking care of the ward. Alright, so gets himself a bit of extra gold. Slaughter's coming. Yep, they want to try and turn here. Crush. Yep, they do get it just in the nick of time with the Shadow Strike as well. They have a Sonic Wave. They want to throw it out. But they need to throw it out right now. Light Strike Array. The Dragon Slave, they actually get the kill. Sonic Wave will come out. Can SCCC kill off Fade? That's the question. He already used the Scream. Doesn't have enough mana. 17 one-shot. No blink. And actually, Sylar getting himself a regen rune. He's going to be quite grateful for that. So for the 3 or so, Newbee and VGJ both trading very evenly, at least throughout lanes. Yang opting to go into that mechanism very soon. Has a Ravage. We'll see if he decides to use it. Perhaps could be used to actually kill off the Monkey King if they brought one more hero top. Sylar maxing out the mana break. Has to be careful of Kaka coming in. No quick blink dagger from this game, that's for sure. Yep, Sylar has to play this very safely. Can't really get too close. Karma as well. Let's see. Here's Smoke Gun coming up from Fade. Alone. It's crazy. It's 9 minutes in. A lot of these heroes, 4 of them below level 5, and it's all about going for these trades right now. Ganks perhaps if they can find the Nightmare onto the Queen of Pain, who is very low. He's actually going to blink all the way back, so this is going to be a wasted smoke. Hitting to the shrine, and they're okay with the shrine being used. Let's have the plan for the next move. No bounty rune. Turnaround play could be happening here onto Kaka. The support Fade's going to be there, however, if he can get the right setup onto KP. That's going to be used. The TP comes in. Perfect timing from Kanma as well. Looking for the Light Strike away. Completely misses the LSA. Oh, ho, ho. He got too impatient. They had time, and KP dodges a gank. He didn't have time lapse as well. Not enough mana. Top lane Mugi actually opting to go back into that one. Has the Ring of Aquila coming up. Usually when you go for this build, this is the fighting build. You max out the mastery and the boundless strike. This is about getting as many hits in as you can.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Kaka. He's baiting out Ayo. KP's coming in with the Shikuchi, looking for the crush. It looks like they actually will find themselves a quick kill, looking for the Swarm as well. But the Nightmare Sleep, it's okay. Ayo's taking too much right click from it. Oh no, he's not going to die to the Swarm at all. One more hit. Do they want to die for this? No, he's actually going to get out on 12 HP. Straight TP out as well. He's not going to take the risk. Do they want to go for Fade? KP realizes that he won't find anyone there. And meanwhile, Kama just pushing out the wave. Let's see, doing the same. Not sure what he's going for yet, but he is top of the net with 11 minutes in. Top lane laying down the tombstone, just putting some pressure onto this tier 1 tower here. They might need another hero if they are intent to jump onto this very tanky Tidehunter. Stealing some of that strength. All these zombies, trade hits, they have the Ravage, they pop it right now, it's gonna land into 2, into the Light Strike array, the Boundless Strike's gonna be there, so to try and keep his teammate alive. Mugi pops the one shot as well, end up going down to the Gush anyways on Yang. Very nice Ravage usage. Big kill for your Tidehunter, and this way, Anti-Mage still trying to build his way into that Battle Fury. He's not gonna get it at like superb timing. But here comes S-Triple-C. Together, they want to try and go into Yang using the Scream. They know he has no mana, but he has the Anchor Smash. He will opt to go for the TP. No way to cancel the TP, and he will get out just fine with no harm done to the Shrine.
Tis mine.
And this is where, as the Monkey King, you can start to see the value of having more nuke damage, at least from the Primal Spring. But here over at the top, looks like KP, they found Sylar, who finds himself another regen rune. Chasing after Sylar, they have not been able to pressure this Anti-Mage at all. Putting him to sleep. Fiend Script's gonna be used. Sylar should be dead. What is mana, man? Mana Void, he gets the kill onto Fade actually, with the Brain Sap. And Disruptor, well, he's going to be making his way to level 6. And even, like I said, guys, even the Chinese players are lagging. Why would you expect the foreign casters to not have lag? Somehow I'm not getting that much lag. Alright, so hello again to all of you in chat. I hope you're having fun with this game. We're having some pretty decent games here. Alright, one of the biggest things actually I feel right now is that if you get the Disruptor level 6, that's the next key spell, at least to locking down S-Triple-C. It's going to help them a lot of ganks, it's going to help against the Weaver as well, just by laying down the Static Storm immediately. KP, what's his first item? We're not sure yet. Monkey King actually, yeah, he's going to go into the Battle Fury build. But this is where he actually starts to max out, even out 3-3-3. But still, very evened out game. 12 minutes in. Net worth is not really that big. It's very narrow. Just under 1,000 gold. That's not. There's nothing which you can't come back from it at all. But Ayo now will get level 5, trying to get SC to commit onto him. And she just gets a bottle refill, I suppose. Yep. And the wards. I mean, S-Triple-C just casually holding an Observer Ward in his inventory, right? Yes, they are trying to prioritize Ayo getting that level 6. Scan's gonna be used, so they know the heroes there, they're just not sure which heroes. Slaughter has a smoke as well, they can decide to go for a smoke, and there we go. Undying is getting some nice solo EXP, they could go for a flank maneuver, they could decide to go straight, dropping by the bottom lane, if they so desire. The big kill here would be Sylar, but Fade's in the back to disrupt the flow. Alright, so how do you target this? You need to get the crush out. Corrosive Haze is there as well, going all the way inside the trees. They're gonna die for this. The Tidehunter's coming in though. He has Ravage, Sonic Wave. There we go, big kill. Looking for the Ravage. They will use the Gush here. They need to use the Ravage. Let's see. No. Catch the Weaver, looking for the Ravage. Not enough damage. They know that SG is waiting inside the trees. It's so split up. Yang can't decide what to do. He's gonna pop the Arcane with the Corrosive Haze piling up everywhere. There's just so much damage being done. And this is where they decide to fight. Ravage is not gonna come on to 4 and they will get Kaka down. No pops the stick charges. Nice Tombstone. All the zombies piling up. Yang is gonna get completely sandwiched. Do you like sashimi? Newbee likes it, and that's it. They're gonna take the double kill here for KP as both the Bane and the Tidehunter goes down, and they get the Ravage as well. Karma did have an Invis rune, didn't want to expose himself just in case. Looking for an LSA.
Radiant's bottom tower
Lovely Tuna going the way there. of KP. He's found himself a ton of gold, 1600 right now. And their cores still remain firmly on top. By here on LSA, and actually they do take the Kaka kill, who was still lurking around. Not sure what he was still doing there when his team wasn't. And the Lina wasn't showing on the map as well. I mean, if anything, it's mostly about, like I said, being able to pressure this anti-mage who is still going to get that Battle Fury in 900 gold. Let's see, how much is it again?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
600 gold? Yeah, 600 gold. Or 550, if you want to be exact. And Ayo may have found him. He's found SCCC looking for the glimpse back. Yep, he does get the glimpse back because of the ward into the static storm. Now for the LSA, he's going to miss it again. Karma, what are you doing? Queen of Queen's actually going to get out. He's actually going to be able to blink. They get the turnaround kill, and they can go for more. You know that Karma doesn't have to. He already missed the LSA. Actually, Holland's going to land around. This is where he can try to turn. He needs to Dragon Save. Won't have enough right click because of the anchor smash. Looks like Karma will sacrifice himself right there. No choice. SCCC with the plays. Young. I don't think you want to be taunting here. There's so many heroes. They have the corrosive haste. They have to swarm in 15 seconds, but they will not dive under the tier 1 tower for this. And top lane, meanwhile, while all of this was happening, your Monkey King also trying to race the anti-mage to get that Battle Fury. And Sylar will now complete his Battle Fury. But under the tier 1 tower, they're going to chase after Yang. They need the... Do they have enough damage? He has a mech. He's just baiting right now. He has the 1 charges as well. Nightmare to save his own teammate. Sonic Wave is going to completely split past Yang. And SC goes down. Yang is still alive after all this time. He will finally end up going down to Faith. And Fate gets himself to return the Dragon Save. Ayo actually gets to cleans up the stuns. Thunder Strike. Can he kill KP? He is thinking about going back in Kaka. Oh, and the glimpse back. They found Kaka. Crush. Low. And KP still kind of lurking around and waiting for Ayo. He's going to go for the Gemini attack right now with the Swarm as well. This should be a kill right there. And of course gets himself one lovely pick off. It's going to be a 3 for 3. Constant fighting happening around, and the Battle Fury carrier is busy farming out the lanes. While all this was happening, Sylar completes his Battle Fury. Monkey King is still trying to make his way towards his. And Sylar did get the top tier 1 to boot.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Tis mine.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Alright, so tier 1 tower about to go the way of laying out the Wukong's command. He just wants this tower for good with the extra armor buff. Sylar's not too concerned. This is about the farm race right now. Without the Ravage, oh, they have the Ravage up available, and he's actually going to a Medallion into a Solar Crest. Interesting. I thought he would have wanted to complete into Degrees, maybe even get a Blink Dagger.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
KP as well actually completes the Deso. This is going to be such a key pick off at killing off heroes like the Bane, Disruptor, especially the 2 squishy supports. They will try for smoke though. They have the Static Storm and Ravage. Faith might be about to break that smoke soon. They saw him, they just want to avoid it. Key target would be the SC. Do they have enough range? Oh, the Glimpse back. They found the Undying instead. Faith Gush to slow him down. Connect Field's going to completely miss. I mean, balanced hero just swimming around, right? Why doesn't Tidehunter have that? Like, you can just imagine Tidehunter just permanently on that taunt while he's in the river. That'd be quite strong. But then again, this Leviathan, such a tough hero to kill. Alright, so just like that, and teammates chose to go for the 175 Talon. They will smoke up one more time in round 2. Can they get the key pickoffs this time? Slaughter's still trying to farm his way up towards their Blink Dagger. He's about 900 gold away. Anti-mage just baiting. Looks like they will go to the top. Actually, no, they go straight for the Roshan. Okay, this is a pretty decent strategy. You have the double damage as well. They will be inside, and it's very hard for Newbee to contest this Roshan. Double damage and Karma, like I said, with the Medallion. You can't contest because they have Ravage and the mech. So just like that, VGJ.Thunder will claim themselves the first Aegis of the game. And the Sylar anti-mage is still looking like a boss. I mean, Slaughter's not going to get a good Blink Dagger timing at all. He's so far behind, they're running out of space to farm. But they will go for a smoke play, the three of them. Monkey King and the Queen of Pain still pushing out the bot. They will avoid any fights possible. At least from into this Tidehunter. Because they're not fighting as often as you would like. And hold on, the Yusef to play. Looks like they may have found Karma. Swarm did connect, but Newbee, they will run away. They find a courier snipe. The spell shield is there actually to save the courier. One more hit. Kaka gets himself 175 gold. Faith laying out the tombstone. Faith going to keeping himself alive. Oh, still alive. Popping the golden form, but Sylar will clean up with that kill, and it looks like they will get the tombstone as well. Big amounts of gold flying away into Sylar's pocket, and he's going to build his way into a Master Star quite soon. KP and Kaka still lurking around. Not sure if they go into Yang. Yang's just standing there. He's like, okay. Okay, the crush into the Wukong's command. Looks like Disruptor will be brought down first. They have the Ravage if they want to use it, but I don't think they want to. They have the Shrine. It's okay. So Anti-Mage can actually just go back to farming. Hold on. Hold that thought. Wukong's command is still there. Do they want to go for this Tidehunter? He's just way too tanky. You can't kill this guy. Not today. So 13 to 10. Queen of Pain going for BKB after the Orchid. Weaver will opt to go into a BKB as well. Lina, is this a Kaya Orchid?
Illusion.
I don't know, what do you guys think? It's hard. I mean, Newbee is still playing very aggressively against this anti-mage. It's all about making sure that this Monkey King has a very good start in the farm rate. Taking care of the ward immediately. They know that Yang's there. He is all alone. Actually, no, with Ayo. Boundless Strike onto. They will take care of Ayo first. Yang, mech, low. He has it off in 2 seconds. He has 1 charges as well. Primal Spring to slow him down. They need 1 more proc. Okay, he has the Jingu Mastery now. Looks like they actually could still turn to go for this if they want to, which they will. Along the side, that's a Shadow Blade. Looking for the key pick. It will be Karma. Using the LSA. 1, 2. Down he goes. They want to try and find more. They have the Boundless Strike with the Jingu Mastery. Bang! Ooh! Mugi! Getting the double. And they will actually take the tier 2 tower with KP's Deso. Sick plays coming out here, and this is why I say Monkey King carry, boys. That's the way to go. And just like that, Newbee, they've opened up themselves on the map with 4,000 gold advantage. And with that Shadow Blade pick, the Silver's Edge, that's going to help a ton with the Kraken Shell.
A golden thread.
Who needs a cloud?
Alright, so 17 to 11 of a 6,000 gold advantage. Straight down, favoring Newbee. And Kaka with finally with a Blink Dagger. This is going to help a lot, especially with jumping the backline and the Sonic Wave combo. They have the spells to do it, especially with the Boundless Strike. This is a great spell. Alright, so what do you do now if you're VGJ? You still have the Ravage, you haven't been able to fight yet, but they have the Blink Dagger. Pushing aggressively with the Sylar Anti-Mage, Manta Style, and the Battle Fury.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Alright, so using that Ravage. Who would they use it on? They could try to fight the bottom lane, force the issue if they still have the Aegis on the Anti-Mage. Alright, looks like they have found KP. With the Static Stone being thrown out. And they want to try and get Mugi as well. 3 downs away and they can't catch him. But over in the middle lane, looks like they will find the return key, which will be Karma. Juking the LSA. Sonic Wave! Oh, Laguna Blade is not going to matter. Kaka needs to get out of there as Sylar will take care of Faith. That 1 pick off. But Mugi, now on the run. So yep, so opting to go for the Jingu Mastery damage. He should be opting to go for the crit if he wants to one-shot heroes. I mean, these deep wards from VGJ, they have, I would say the wards placed by Newbee, they have not been able to place do anything with these wards yet. They have to take things nice and slow. They know the Ravage is still available, so you don't want to be fighting 5-man head-on into the Ravage. Kaka's just trying to be a ward, you know. Anti-Mage now picks up a Basher. Top of the net worth. I mean, the biggest difference right now is that Mugi hasn't been farming as much as this Anti-Mage. If he did, he'd definitely be able to catch up. Alright, so Faith building his way into a medallion as well. So 4 staff on the way up for Slada. BKB completed already for the Queen of Pain. Looking to go into some right click perhaps. Maybe like in the Salqueras. Could be even a Shiva's Guard. Bane trying to complete that Ether Lens. Ether Lens always a hot pick on the Bane. Disruptor. Glimmer Cape on the way. Tidehunter should be the Greaves. So Direside use a scan and they won't find anything actually. Lina actually went into the Kaya. Interesting, I've never seen the Lina Kaya. I guess that's because, you know, without soaring into Bloodstone anymore. But Ayo looking for the glimpse back, wanted to catch that Weaver.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Alright, so Yang. As the game drags on, it gets significantly harder for the Tidehunter to be, I would say, to be as impactful as you would like. You know, when all the BKBs comes up, that's going to be scary. Oh, they caught the Queen of Pain, baiting things out. This is where they're trying to fight. The Orchid Silence has already been used. Do they think about fighting here? Actually, no, they just retreat. They're happy with that. But no, they still want to fight. Slada. Oh, right. He was still up on that cliff after a whole minute and a half. 2 minutes, what?
My thanks.
Okay. Wait, why was he... Why was he there? The whole time. Alright, so Mugi Silver's Edge, I would assume. That'd be pretty sick, Silver's Edge, and you just use straight up into the Boundless Strike. That's actually really disgusting stuff. You see, like I said, Mugi clears out the creep wave so quick with the Primal Spring, and not to mention as well, the cooldown is super short. By TPing Ish to the middle lane, he wants to try and save Faith. Until the Anti-Mage, perhaps. Boundless Strike is gonna be there, big stuff, and actually the Anti-Mage will be taken care of. Nice and easy. They have the Jingu Mastery procs. Zombie still slowing down Ayo. But here comes Kaka with the Corrosive Phase. Hello, my friends. Hello, my friends. Mugi with the double, looking for more. Kaka's found Yang. But over at the sideline, Fade, cancels his TP, he wants to try to go for KP. They know that the Lina's there, Nightmare has been used. They have the Fiend Script, no they do not, but they're looking for the LSA. Weaver. Light Strike Array, perfect pickup, good cancel from Fade. Kaka's in the neighborhood though, he's over there like an Olympic sprinter. This Usain Bolt right there, man. Crush gonna be used right under the sentry with the Corrosive Phase and he'll back up. You'll have to catching him. Bash maybe? Oh, the Nightmare, perfect timing. So 2-for-1 trade, losing your Anti-Mage and Disruptor for a Weaver. SC just scouting out the Rosh. But now, man, Mugi is going to go into an MKB. Big item. So it means that's going to dissuade the Anti-Mage from going into a Butterfly. Alright, so... I don't know, I feel like so far the way Newbee have been playing, the positioning has been so good. Like the way they've just constantly outmaneuvered a lot of these VGJ plays. And now they even get the double damage into SCCC. He actually builds into a Shadow Blade. Interesting. Fade, silenced up with the Corrosive Phase. Click, 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 double damage is there. Using the Crush, they may be able to find the Tidehunter. Can they force the issue? SC TPing straight to the backline and wants to find Ayo. And they will actually find themselves the Tidehunter kill. Right? What? Misses the Crush? And they're just gonna chase him down. Using the Gush ready with the Tree Dance. They found him. Getting the proc as well, Mugi and SC. The damage output this does way too high. Anti-Mage and Lina will try to split push the top. Take the top tier 2. But Rat Dota will only get you so far in this patch. Monkey King. Shadow Blade. And oh, that damage. 1, 2, 3! What the f— Mugi taking care of Sylar and Monkey King over Anti-Mage. You thought you were gonna win, LSA, just to farm up the creep with KP. He's found Kama. Tree Dance. Okay, but the Shadow Blade, they even have the Dust Dispel. Kama is in a bit of trouble. Looking for the LSA. It's gonna stun. Do they have Boundless Strike? No! Oh, that was close. That was close. But over in the back, Ayo, he's having some issues in life. contemplating his very existence. Why does he even bother? Why does he even try? The Boundless Strike is there, and of course Weaver finds himself one more kill. And they found the Weaver, found the Bane as well. They have a crush. Sprint. Fiend Strip gonna be used. Where's the follow-up? Fade, you will be taken care of. The Laguna Blade will take care of Kaka though. So 1-for-1 trade, but KP with the double. And Newbee are just having fun at this point. So Silver's Edge on SC, and Tidehunter basically isn't a hero right now. He's just a meat shield. And they will take care of this Roshan and afterwards go straight to the shrine perhaps. Okay, they can just take that time to heal up. And SC with the Aegis doesn't have to worry so much about those BKB charges. Even keeps the cheese to himself. Greedy boy. Does he get the courier? So Monkey King has picked up his MKB. I'm not sure if you guys know the Jinku Mastery. Hold on, the cheese! Mugi will take care of Kanma. One more right click and down he goes. Thanks for the free kills. And over at the back, SC is having fun with the Disruptor. He's going for this kill. Hello? I mean, it's just the asserting dominance, right? At this point, you're just like casually walking to the enemy base under the tier 3s with the Aegis just diving away. Good job to give the cheese to KP and putting him to sleep over again. How many nightmares are you having? Wonder what nightmares Queen of Pain actually has. That you're not a dominatrix anymore, but the tower is about to fall. Tier 3 tower. Using instant silence, going for the double crush. Beautiful double crush. Tied onto Ravage there onto every single hero. Static Storm's going to trap into Kaka, and Kaka will end up going down. And this is where the Ravage needs to do what he can. But the Wukong's command going to do a ton of damage. No one can really get inside. Yang going to be outside of it though. KP with the BKB walking forward, chipping down to Yang. SCCC still has that Aegis. He's not too afraid. Yang will end up going down the right clicks. He's okay, caught inside the kinetic field. But here comes Sylar. Whoa, the Mana Void takes care of the Weaver. And the Aegis will be popped as KP buyback from this. It's okay, they are more than enough damage. Cleaving through the Disruptor just by hitting the anti-mage. The double buybacks will not come out. And this is where Newbee needs to run. Can we get a lucky bash? First hit bash? Never mind, he's not going to get it. But they do get the full lane of barracks. Newbee. That Mana Void. KP's probably like, what the flying fudge am I doing there? And that's going to be a 4-for-4 trade, extremely even. Aegis was expired as well, but they got 2 buybacks out from VGJ.Thunder. It's going to be 1100 gold swing favoring Newbee.
Go for me. Bounty.
And now Anti-Mage not able to carry the team as hard as he would like. Getting the crush out here onto the Anti-Mage, but over the backline, Mugi's just taking care of Ayo, saying, hi boys, I'm here. Sylar? Sylar? Sylar's dead. No buyback for 100 seconds. And this is where they fight. This is where everything goes to shit. And Newbee have destroyed VGJ in this winners bracket 2-0 convincingly with the Monkey King carry. In the words of Ice Frog, my finest creation, boys. Beautiful Dota coming out here from Newbee. First phase pick Anti-Mage. That was asserting dominance, I guess. And look at the Anti-Mage. Top of his net worth for his team, no surprise, but the Monkey King. See, the Monkey King carry, guys. That's what I'm telling you. That's where the damage is at. Actually matching the Queen of Pain with 21,000 damage done. Great stuff here for the DPL playoffs on the first day already. So, gachis and weebs, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in for the DPL playoffs. I hope you guys enjoyed the games as much as I did. We had some really great games here, and of course, well done to Newbee as they will proceed on to the winners bracket. They will be the first winners bracket team. And tomorrow you guys will have another 3 best of 3s. Unfortunately, I will not be available to cover those as I have other casting obligations for the Lion City Esports Cup. But thank you to all of you from all of you across the world, all 10,758 of you tuning in to the Beyond the Summit 2 channel. So I will see you guys for hopefully more future casts. If you have any feedback from me, if you enjoyed the cast, show me some love on social media and Facebook and Twitter at Hades.TV. I'll see you guys in future. Have a good night, everyone. Hades signing out.